Alright, hi guys, it's Lone Freak here and I'm joined with Lil McNugget and we're about to kick off our Let's Play series that you guys can follow with us. We'll give you some instructions on how to create the same world and then we'll just get started and get into Minecraft. We're aiming this series really to new players, that includes parents and kids wanting to play together on Bedrock. This isn't a Java edition Let's Play, so if you are playing Java, then the worlds may not align or will not align. So it's important that you're playing Bedrock for this series to be relevant, but if you are playing Java, we will cover all the principles of Minecraft in any case which are relevant in Java, but your world just might look a little bit different. So that's really about it. So enough of that. I'm going to assume that you know the basics on picking blocks or destroying and breaking blocks and placing blocks and things like that, but we will cover the basics as we go along. And obviously we assume that you've got Bedrock installed on your computer. Once you load it up from your desktop, you'll see a screen like this, so follow us along and we'll create the world and get started. Okay, so just hit the play button and you should get a menu similar to this. What we want to do is create new and create new world. Okay, so a couple of things that we'll need to look at. So on the left side, you've got a number of selections here. You just keep it on the one that you opened up with. And on the right side, this is what we want to be looking at. So if you scroll down, you'll see the menu box there for seed. Now what I need you to do is type the following in the same case. So we'll do it, we'll call it Minecraft LP for Let's Play, and down here you'll see show coordinates. I want you to flick that on because that's important, and that's about it for all the configurable items that we want. We don't want to activate cheats. Okay, now I just need you to go up to the top to world name, and you can call this whatever you want. I'll call this How Do We Survive, and that should be it. Okay, now once you've put your name in, I want you to hit create and the world will start loading. Alright guys, welcome to our new Let's Play series. I'm Lone Freak, and right beside me is Lil McNugget 2010. We're going to be doing this together, and we'll outline everything that we do in bit by bit detail. I think the main priority for today is just having a look around, getting some basic resources and getting a little hidey hole or a little room, if you will, set up so we can survive the first night, because no doubt we're next to a swamp here, there'll be baddies and we need to protect ourselves from that. So enough chatting, I'll get on with it and explain things along the way. So let's have a look at our surroundings, let's find a high spot and get up there and have a look. Here we go. Okay, so the beauty of Minecraft is it's really a sandbox game. There's no real defined way to play it. You can sort of go about it however you will. If you're a new player or a new parent trying to get into it, just think of it as a game where you're sort of trying to pull yourself out of the wooden age with basic tools and whatnot, and get to more advanced tools and protection. So as you can see here, Lil's on her way to get some wood down. I'll have a quick look around and yeah, just see what's on offer. So in the distance there, oh, there's a village. That's great, very handy. We'll explore that another time. Bit of a swamp biome, some mountains, a lot of spruce trees, a lot of trees in the distance there. So I think we're good. Yeah, we'll probably call this area home for a little while we get established, but and we'll cover off again the basics on what you should do and what you should focus on, and go from there. So let me get some wood and we'll quickly get some basic tools going and whatnot. So I think that's enough. So I'm assuming you know how to use basic commands like break, block and place block. But if you don't, just I recommend just going and spending some time looking through the controls and yeah, just familiarising yourself with the controls on your mouse or your keyboard or even your controller. So, okay, Lil, let's have a look for a place. I think we should probably look for something around here. Right here should do. So, over here, I think. Just in here, I think would be a good enough spot. And what I'll do is get a crafting table going, which is really important. And then, yeah, we'll cover off some things. So just need 4 planks for that for now. Using your crafting grid, we just create a crafting table and I'll put that in my hotbar. So we'll just place it here and we'll get some, I'll craft some basic tools so you can see. So we just need some planks, then we need some sticks. And you'll see over here in the crafting menu available things you can make. So I just want a pickaxe, just a wooden one for now, and maybe a shovel. And I think what I'll try and do is just bypass the wooden tools and try and get into stone tools. But enough of that. I'll explain a bit more of that later. I think now all we want to do is just create a bit of a shelter so we can feel safe at night and get on with it. Okay, so as I'm digging, I'm collecting cobblestone, as you can see it in my hotbar. And that'll enable me to start building stone tool. Okay, so let's build some stone tools so we can get rid of this. Get some more sticks. And I'll create a stone pickaxe, an axe, chop down some wood, and I'll just get a stone sword just for now. Alright, let's have a look. Let's get some more cobblestone so I can create a furnace, and if we're lucky we'll come across some iron, which would be really handy. But we just want to clear out a bit of the space so we can start calling this home. How much wood do you have, Lil McNugget? Okay, that's cool. Alright, yeah, Lil's got a bit of wood, so do you want to make a chest so we can put it here, and I'll make a furnace, or unless you're making a furnace, I'll make a furnace. So again, just looking in your craftable section here, you'll be able to see what you can and can't make. So I just want a furnace, and if Lil's made a chest, that'd be good. I'll just keep clearing out here. Ooh, is that some iron I found? Excellent. I'll get that. I'll just clear out this gravel. Great, we've got a chest by the sounds of it. Perfect. I'll put the furnace next to that. And in the furnace, Lil, if you've still got some logs, can you make some charcoal? But I think there's Lil. She's making a little mine, and it looks like she might have found some coal. That's kind of the next thing that we were hoping to find in any case, because coal helps us get some torches. Good finding. Can you pass me your coal? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so while we're building our little hidey hole, let's light it up a little bit. And again, you've got the choice of, for basic things like torches, you can use the crafting table, and you look there, you can find, I can make 3 times 4 torches, so 12 torches all up. And I think that's okay. I think that's enough for now. Great. And I think, Lil's gone and made a door, which is even better. So we can feel super safe at night. Excellent. Okay, so this shelter will probably keep us safe. I think the 3 things to remember with Minecraft is, or early game, is you really want to secure some food, some shelter, and I guess safety as well. So making sure that you've got some tools and some weapons, which are all handy. So we'll get onto that in a second. Okay, so Lil's put up a door here, which is really good. It's really handy for safety, which is one of the important things for early game Minecraft. As you can see, the sun's starting to set now. It's going to get dark, so this place will start getting filled with bad guys. So, it's probably best for us, while we don't have weapons and armor and stuff like that, to play it safe, stay indoors, maybe light up a few areas. But look, I think for today, that's enough. We've got a safe spot to go into, and we'll just get busy just mining a little bit, and trying to find some important resources like iron, more coal, and things like that. And tomorrow we'll get out there with some shears, try and get some sheep, to get some wool, which is important. If there's plenty of sheep, then we'll use the sheep to get some meat as well. But there's other animals like cows and pigs that we'll probably rely on to feed us early game in any case. So, all right, so I think it's dark outside, Lil, so I think let's get busy mining some ores. I've got some iron here, which is a great start. What we'll do, we'll smelt that and put that in the furnace so we can get some iron ingots, so we can build some shears and hopefully some better tools if there's a lot of it going around. Oh great, we found some nice patch, and looks like we've got some coal here as well. Fantastic. So let's clear a nice area out, something that we can call home for a little bit, and then we'll start a mine going down to get some better resources and whatnot. So I'll just do this for a little while, and yeah, we'll go from there. Now you probably heard that sound. That's a zombie that's outside somewhere. That's okay. Shouldn't worry us tonight, because we're safely locked up in a hidey hole, in a well lit up one, I should say, and give us something to worry about tomorrow morning in any case. Okay, so I've got the coal. I'll probably try and fill this in a little bit. Until we make something a little bit more permanent. Now I was thinking maybe, Lil, if we go out here, just create a bit of a room, and then go out in this direction, maybe and create a room in there, something for us. And I'll just collect some more of this stuff. So we hit it lucky with some of this coal. It's really good. So also, just while we're doing some of this mundane stuff, it's worth noting in the top left corner of your screen, you'll see the coordinates. Now they're very important, because they're a good reference for you. So if you see something that you like, or something that you want to explore a bit later, pull out your phone or notepad, whatever, and just jot down the coordinates, and that way you'll always be able to find that point of interest again. It's also worth noting just where your base is. That's probably one of the first things that you sort of jot down, and it's that way you just never get lost. So anyway, enough of that. I'll just keep going with some mining, because that's all we can really do right now. Okay, I'll just get this little bit of coal, and I'll just see how Lil McNugget's doing. He's we've got a lot of coal. We're very lucky, Lil. It just keeps going and going. It's great. So hopefully you're following along in a similar spot and finding the same bits of coal that I am. Wow, that's great, Lil. Thanks for opening that up. Now, before I forget too, we've got some iron, so just by opening the furnace, put your iron in the top. You can grab a couple of bits of coal using your right mouse button. That'll split it 50-50 and just drop it in there. And you'll see the flames go, and sure enough the iron will smelt in a second, and you'll see, you can watch it as I do it. There you go, there's one ingot. We'll just let that continue. Oh, thanks for the coal. I'm just going to put some of my stuff in this chest so it doesn't go missing. Oh, I need that shovel. I'll put the wood in there. How are we going outside? Yeah, still day, still night time. That's okay. Okay, I think what I'll keep doing while it's still night is just start a bit of a mine, a bit of a staircase just going down and see what we find. So yeah, so here's a good enough place to start. And what we'll do too, while we've got a bit of time, oh, there we go, she read my mind, is create some cobblestone stairs. And that way it makes going up and down the mine a little bit easier without using too much food and stuff. Okay, I'll do them once I sort of get down a little bit. And yeah, just using my pickaxe to get around. Just going to create a little staircase that goes, sort of zigzags its way down. Place torches as I go so you can actually see what I'm doing. I think that's important, Lil. You might have to remind me as we go because I keep forgetting. And I'll probably start needing some more tools as well. So if you want to continue there, I'll go make some tools. Get myself another pickaxe before this one dies. So get my wooden planks. Open the crafting table, make some sticks. 4 should do. Actually, let's make some more. I'll make a couple of pickaxes, why not? 1, 2. And if you hold down shift and select that one there, it'll make the maximum allowable with the resources you've got. Okay, how are we going outside? Still dark. That's okay. Gives us a bit of time just to get some more resources. Yeah, so back to why stairs are important. They help you go up and down your mine, in this case, a lot quicker for starters, but the whole jumping process actually uses up your health, or uses up your hunger bar, which is those little drumsticks just above your hotbar to the right, and the other one is your heart, sorry, which if they dwindle too much, that's actually how you die. So, but we'll cover that sort of stuff a bit later. But what's important now is just keeping an eye on outside if it's daytime. Okay, I've just been given a thumbs up that it is actually daytime. Let me just get that iron, and what we'll do now is we'll make some shears, we'll make a sword, go out looking for some animals for food, and the important one is wool. So you can actually just kill the sheep to collect the wool, but I find it's better just if you can make shears, just to make them quickly. That way you can shear the sheep for wool, and the wool will regrow in the sheep, and then you can reshave it and get some more wool, and so on and so forth. So you just want to make a set of shears. Do you want a set of shears too? Okay, I'll make a set of shears for Lily as well. I'll put the rest of that in there, and I'll put the shears in the chest for you, Lily. And what I need is actually a sword. That's what I forgot to make. Do you have any more wood, Lil? I've got an axe if you need an axe. I need to make a sword. So I'll make a... Actually, I've got a sword. I've got a stone sword. That'll do for now. I forgot I had that. Alright, so let's go outside, have a quick look around, make sure there's no bad guys waiting for us. And let's go find a sheep, and feel free to collect the meat there. Thanks, Lil. I'll leave you on duty, on that sort of duty, if you like. There's a sheep. Let me go shear it now. Watch out for these little beauties. Okay, so I've got 3 bits of wool there. That's enough for one bed. And why beds are important? It's because 2 things: they let you sleep through the night, which is the most important bit, but also they set your spawn point, which is also important too, because when you inevitably will die, it saves you, it respawns you in the spot where your last bed was. So it's important, once you place a bed, just leave it there, and that way if you do die, you'll return to that spot. And also, actually, the third point, here's some more sheep. And also the other point is there's a mob in the game called the Phantom too. So I think it's, if you don't sleep for 3 nights, phantoms will come out of the sky and eat your face pretty much. So you got to watch out for those. So it's important to sleep regularly in this game, because the recent edition of phantoms made that sort of working at night thing a little bit more precarious. But we'll come across them eventually, and so will you. But let me have a look how much wool I've got. So I've got enough wool for 2 beds, which is great. So, and we've got enough wood to make the beds. So let's craft them up. But I think also if we see any, if we see more animals like cows or whatever, let's harvest them for some meat as well. What we'll do too is we'll come across planting some wheat and things like that. So anyway, and basic farmings, but we'll get onto that a bit later. So let's create these beds. So as you can see, white bed, I can make 2 of them, because to make a bed you need wood planks and wool on the top. So because I've got an abundance, I can actually make 2 beds. Alright, so let's put them down in my hotbar. Let's organise that while I can. Alright, let's place these 2 beds. One there. And one there. So that's great. We've already filled that out. So we can tick that off the list. And let's get out there and have a look for some more food. So I'm going to go up here. Oh, hello sheep. Let's just shear you again. Thank you very much. We may as well shear these ones. And shear that one too, why not? Now a good thing to do too is lighting up, leaving a bit of a breadcrumb of where you're going. So that way you don't get turned around too quickly. And going back to the earlier comment about coordinates, it's a really good idea just to write down that base coordinate so you don't get lost. But I've got a pretty good sense of direction. I know the base is sort of down there on the other side of this mountain. So I'm just going to get busy just cutting down some trees, getting some more wood. If I see some cows and that, I'll definitely go get some beef, and hopefully get some leather as well. There you go. We can also, I always forget about fishing too. Fishing's a good option. Okay, Okay, this sheep is a wool making machine. Just keeps on giving, which is great. Now, a couple of things to watch out for too early on is just fall damage as well. So try and take your time going down ravines and mountainsides and things like that, because it can hurt you and affect your health and your hunger and your health. So just pay attention to that early on until you get some really beefy armor that can sort of sustain some big falls. But while you don't have any, it's probably good to just be careful. Okay, looks like Lil's made a bit of a path here, which is great. The reason I'm interested is there's a chicken and some pigs over there, so good food source. Oops, now I hear a mob sloshing around somewhere. Where are you, slime? It'd be great if I could see you. You're over there somewhere. I'll come back. Getting slime early on is very handy too, if we can find it. Sounds like you're under here. You're below me. Anyway, we know where to find it because we're in a swamp, so that's always good to know. Okay, so you may have noticed too. Then I jumped and then hit the animal. So that gives a critical hit, which takes a lot less time for you to actually kill it, other than just swinging like that. So I'll do that again. And I collected some wool and some meat. So again, it's good to collect as much resources as you can. I think during the game it's very important, because there may be periods of time where you can't actually can't find food and whatever. So it's good to build up some reserves. Oh God, I'd love to find this slime. Sounds like he's on top of me. Oh, he's right below me there. That's why I could hear him. So I've got to be careful because I don't have any armor, but like that, he just hit me. I don't think I'll be able to take him on too much. As you can see, as I'm damaging them, they are giving me some XP, experience points, which is again a handy thing a bit later on once we start getting into enchanting and whatnot. And just throw a torch down there, just to see what other bad guys. I don't want to go in there and all of a sudden be faced with what we're doing for light. It's a bit of a risk going down there, I think. I really do want those slime balls. So what I might do is get a block handy, because I don't want to spend too much time down there, and get myself back up as quickly as possible, just in time for the sun to go down. So there we go, we've got some slime balls, which is really handy early on. So, and I'll explain what things that we can make with that. So, Minecraft resources external to the game, let's talk about that a little bit. I highly recommend for new players finding the official wiki as a good repository for information about Minecraft. It doesn't get much better than that. And also, places like Dig Minecraft are really good for that. Reddit's also a good spot, but not really for young kids too often. But YouTube, as you know, is another really good resource for Let's Plays and informational stuff. But and look, I'll put some of those links in the description of the episodes as we go along, so help you find some stuff. Wow, what have we come home to? Okay, so Lil's been busy dyeing some beds, which is great. So that's Lil's bed there, and that's my bed there. That's awesome. That looks great. Thanks for that, Lil. That's awesome. Good work. All right, so food, and it's getting dark again. So let's put all our stuff in the chest so we can see what we've got, and we can start looking at cooking some food and other things as well. Okay, slime balls we can't eat. We've got some more coal. There's wood. More wood. The shears there, I don't need them too much. And I've got some black wool. Awesome. Okay, so we could have done better with the food, but what I might do is get Lil to start cooking up all that food in the furnace. And that way we can start sharing some of our food, because as you can see, a little bit of my hunger bar is going down. I don't know how Lil's is going, but yeah, it's important to keep your food levels up, so you don't take damage too much. And if that food bar goes all the way down, then your hearts start dropping as well. So it's important to keep food as stocked up as you can in your hot bar there. Ooh, cooked chicken. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Well, that should keep me sustained. Just put all that stuff back in the chest, Lil. Let's have a look outside. Yep, she's dark, so let's keep that closed. That's probably worth noting too. If you've decided to play this in hard mode, then a door like that probably won't do. Zombies will break those down, but on normal and easy, we should be fine. So anyway, I'll continue with some mining. Food's cooking well. I think what we need to, Lil, is probably, let's get some torches. We've got a bit of iron, a bit of coal. If we can make a few more, I've only got 7 on me. I'm going to go down and do some mining and try and make some. There's heaps of coal here, so if you want to collect that on the way through, you can. Okay, you're going to throw me some torches? Thanks. Yeah, so if you want to collect that coal behind me as I keep going through, that's fine, Will. Okay, what I'll do, I'll make another turn here. It's not the best staircase, but it will do for now. All we want to do is just get down. One of the painful blocks is gravel. Some torches so our viewers can watch. Some more iron, which is great. We're doing really well with the iron, Will. Some more. It's raining torches too, that's great. Now if you're new to the game too, you may or may not have heard the whole digging straight down thing. Or don't dig straight down. Probably some good advice, at least. I mean, I know there's some stats that people have done about digging straight down, and the chances of hitting lava or that are pretty slim, but early game, let's not try to risk it in any case. Okay, well, it's this way, yeah. What I might do too is, because it's night time as well, I think it's probably a good time now to sleep in our beds, set our spawn points, as you can see, and away we go. Great. All right, Lil. Well, look, I think as a first episode, getting started, we've done all right. Obviously, the place needs a bit of work and whatnot, so, but what we'll do is, we won't do too much off camera in any case. We'll sort of continue the work as we film, and from there we'll just grow this world and explore and do stuff, and yeah, just see how it all goes. I think, what do you think? You think that's all right? It's a good approach? Yeah, I think so too. Now that it's daylight outside, what we might do is just have a quick look. No bad guys around. I think this is a good time to, oh, there you go, you can see some bad guys there. But they're in the water, so they're not going to give us too much trouble. And we're not really close enough for them to start tracking onto us, but that creeper might eventually fumble his way across to us, and yeah, may not be a good thing. I think Lil's got its attention now. Just leave it. Oh, we've got some villagers as well, that's great. There we go. Did you get any damage from that? Nah, you'd be right, it's in the water. Okay guys, well that's home sweet home for this first episode. Thanks for tuning in. We hope to bring you episodes at least once a week, maybe twice a week. We'll see how we go, but there's heaps to do. So this is the exciting part of Minecraft. I love it. I really enjoy the start, the early game stuff. I think we both do. And yeah, I look forward to starting exploring and, you know, going to other dimensions and whatnot, but, you know, and really getting into the crux of the game and yeah, just, you know, again, this is how we play it. You know, feel free to play it however you want, but just home sweet home, that's awesome. But yeah, so again, this is where we've dug into. You can see the coordinates on top of my screen. So if you want to do the same, just go right ahead and just screenshot what you're seeing now and yeah, go for it and build along with us. So that's it for this episode. Again, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Lone Freak. That's Lil McNugget, and together we are doing our first Let's Play series. So thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you for the next one. Bye now.